about making TV history with the first ever live exorcism of a Ford Capri.
That's right, Denise. Thank you for that. Now, you see this car, it may look like an ordinary car to you, an ordinary Ford Capri, perhaps. But no, many people believe that this car is possessed by the devil. And with me is its owner, Keith Tagliafero. So, what's so different about this car, Keith? I mean, you know, why?
Well, the number plate bears the mark of the devil, 666.
Look at that. It's the number of the beast, my friend. There it is. OK, so, you know, why did you buy it in the first place with a number plate like that?
Well, I'm a cherished number plate dealer. And the gentleman phoned me up and asked me if I wanted to purchase the car and the number plate.
Right, OK. So everything was fine up to then. What happened after you bought it?
I took a driver with me to collect the car and he refused to drive it. And my mechanic refuses to work on it.
Uh-oh. And any other problems with the car at all?
No, other than the last owner had problems with his neighbours through ill feeling with the car.
All right. So what have you decided to do about it, Keith, with all these problems in mind?
I phoned up the White Witch of Sussex, Kevin Carlyon, and sought his advice.
Well, Keith, thank you very much because you've introduced him for us. Because we have Keith and Sandy Carlyon. They are husband and wife. They're practising White Witches. So when do you do the real thing? Oh, sorry, Keith. So you've been basically contracted in by Keith to sort out his car. And why do you believe the car is cursed then?
I've been involved in the supernatural paranormal for many years, and the number plate, ARK, is part of the Bible. 666 is the devil's sign. In fact, the DVLC withdrew these in 1991, the number plates, and many people have had bad luck. And we advised Keith to have a ceremony performed on the car today, just in case there's any bad luck in it. Whether Keith believes in it or not, we don't know.
As a White Witch, what can you do?
Basically, we perform spells for people, ranging from love spells, finding animals, performing ceremonies like this, and many ecological things.
OK. So can you change the fate of this car, do you think?
We can indeed. I mean, really, it's just a piece of metal, but it depends what's happened to it before. And we, today, are going to actually remove any evil that's in it. OK,
fine. Now, forgive me for asking this, but do people, you know, are people very sceptical and dubious about what you can do?
We've been called in by people all over the place, including Viscountess Masserine down in Kent, who had furniture stolen. By coincidence, whatever, it turned up, and we have a 99% success rate in what we do.
Blimey! So there we are. OK, so, well, I tell you what, this is why you're here. We need the Carlyons to help us out with this car and exercise it. So would you like to take it away, Keith? I think we'd better step outside this circle. What exactly are you going to do for us, Keith?
We will actually be casting a circle around the car.
Right.
Invoking the good forces of nature, earth, air, fire, water, to remove any evil that may be in the car or in the number plate or anything associated with it. Okay. Then after that, Keith will live happily ever after with the car.
Is it a complex process, Kevin?
No, it's a very brief ceremony. It's power of the mind, nothing superstitious, no mumbo-jumbo with devils or demons or anything. Before
you start, do you think you can do this? Is this a tough subject?
It's a tough subject, it's an obscure one, but we are confident that we will succeed.
Kevin and Sandy Carlyon, White Witches, do your thing.
On this day, may a circle of perfect love, perfect trust, and perfect joy be bound about this car. May it be earth, air, fire and water are conjoined together from every quarter. May it be that a blessing will now be performed on this car. So may it be done. From this car, may evil be removed. From this car, may evil be removed. From this car, may evil be removed. May there be no harm, no ill feeling, no badness come to anybody that purchases this car or the number plates. And as this circle is now bound about us, the evil that may be within it is now removed. And I'm sure now if Keith would like to step into the car, he won't have any problem.
OK, Keith, let's go through here. I can't see a blimmin' thing, but the car is still here. So if you'd like to open up the car, and it hasn't moved away like some kind of David Copperfield trick, the car is here. Keith, would you like to insert your keys? And may the devil have be gone away from your car. And let's start it up and see whether it works. Yes! It works first time, and I tell you what...
So may it be done!
OK, what? I tell you what, if only you guys had been around when the professionals were driving in their car, they wouldn't have hit so many boxes, would they? Fantastic. OK, so there we have it. It's all sorted there, and so that's it. It's brilliant. It's been exercise. Thank you very much.
It's safe. Keith can now keep the car, sell the car, whatever he wants to do with it, but there's no harm going to come to anybody that buys this car.
OK, how do you feel, Keith?
Great. It's the best service this car's had.
OK, thank you very much indeed to our White Witches, Kevin and Sandy, and to Keith as well for putting up with that. Thank you very much indeed. Hopefully the car's a lot better now. And of course, the moral to the tale is you can't fit better than a quick fit exorcist. And so now let's go back to Sharon and Denise.
Well,
Thank you, Rick.
This isn't really the sort of exercise